The numbers are 78% down from June 23 to June 25. First time buyer mortgages up 20% in the 9 months to September 2025. Also helps supply, as they ultimately usually leave the rental market and enter the owner-occupier market. 17 days let time is also up 20% from a year ago, easing market pressures, limiting future rent increases. This is readjustment. In the real world, the larger landlords seem to raise rents a fair bit more than the figures were suggesting, but then overshot and are cutting rents relatively aggressively. Quite a few are reporting 7.5% to 10% cuts to me in their asking rents compared to 12 months ago. Rent growth remains strong in the cheaper areas where affordability is not choking the market. The North East and the North West continue to outperform, plus 4.5 for the North East, plus 3.2 for the North West. Northern Ireland rents are still rocketing forwards at plus 11%. Zoopla still has London asking rents going upwards at 1.6%, but then what's being asked and what's being agreed might well be two different things. London's supply of rental units up 6% year on year is a lot smaller than the broader 15% more units figure, as weak yields down there force sell-offs as there are limited options other than weak returns or even putting money in each month in order to keep hold of the property, which is a bit like the old days, but without the capital growth at the moment. So what are Zoopla's expectations for 2026? A 2.5% rise in rents. That figure that leapt off the page though, 31% of homes for sale on Zoopla in London were former rentals. Now, if they don't sell, they might just be rented again. It's a rock and a hard place at the moment because I don't believe the amateurs have a great handle on the market and they think sell rather than think sell at this specific price because the market is weak. I've said many times before, we all make decisions every day on the future of the market. It's just that with so many landlords, the default position is hold at all costs, which is a position I used to hold myself but happily switched from back in 2021. And it was a great decision to do so at the time.